let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Slot man motioned over. May now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 35 out of that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. May now from the gun. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces a throwaway.
You're on the ball. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. 5.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Tyquan Thornton. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
What's that?
Another one for Cook. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. Throw here. Third down. Left side now. Caught by Sutton. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
They will go. It's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down, May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Gallus on for the extra point. He connects on the extra point try. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return to Rome Ford. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And that is a touchdown. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
14. Bills 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
5-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. On the move, hit it right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They've got a man in motion.
Crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. 5.
Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Offensive line fast.
It's 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You're on the ball. Crazy, crazy. 5.
From the red zone now. Almost have 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Man in motion here.
Crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
May trying again here on 2nd. He's got a man left. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from this one right after this. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. We'll go with a design keeper. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
5. That was it. Hey, stay here, Tim. Crazy, 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 crazy.
May throwing for it. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
It's May. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is in. Touchdown. The Bills face a 4-point deficit.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game.
Bills 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. His fine shot complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in a hurry up here. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Working quickly here. Here's May again. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a 1st down. Throwing again. It's May. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Patriots 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
May on 1st and 10. On the left side. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This looks like a run drawn up for May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Drake made the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Ford on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
319.
They are going for it. Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Toronto after this. 2nd down now. They need 7. May now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
May now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now May on 4th down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And Boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Alert! Hey, home. What's up?
Allen now on first down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Five wide. What's up?
On first down, Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
15 more yards. That's another Toronto
Half
first
85.
down.
Half 85.
First and 10 at the
First down throw for Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Trenton Simpson.
Offense to the line fast.
Made back at his 48-yard line.
Half. Stop. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hey, tight. Regular.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Alert! Out! Half. Hey, home. What's up?
They'll go. Allen. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that first down.
Again, it's Cook. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Crazy. I hear what's up. Hey, what's up? Kick in. Crazy.
First down, May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a New England first down.
36-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Thornton on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Back to Pitts it goes. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bills will reach the end zone for 6. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bills take the lead on that successful kick.
Patriots 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Running this one left. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play action, May. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's up crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the to the hurry-up here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriot first down.
May on 1st and 10. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He will throw. Chased out to his right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Allen setting up play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that takes them to 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
56.
Allen now on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
the Patriots' 45-yard line.
shotgun. It's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Alert! 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 Hey, tight! Alert! Get down!
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Left side now caught by Sutton. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
From the red zone now. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Off 52. What is that?
3rd and goal for Allen. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight.
Hand off to the back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, May. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Yep, 45. Here you go. Crazy.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Throwing now, 1st down, Allen. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Working quickly here. This is Cook on the handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Toronto. Patriots leading by 5. Second and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. They're going to pass it here. And really? Oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a design run. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. And he's going to take it himself. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They've drawn up for him. And I think they got him just in time. Yep, they held him short of the marker to narrowly force this turnover on downs. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month.